Angela Henry at the Roots Picnic at the Festival Pier at Penn's Landing. You're watching Reelblack TV.
Let me tell you about lights, camera, action, it's on. New black film revolution born. Movers, shakers, big and little filmmakers. Let's make a movie today, see where it take us. Halle Berry, Denzel, and Jamie. Terrence Starr with Mike D and Spike Lee. Brand new filmmaker born every day. Put a camera in his hand and let him lead the way. Let me get an Oscar, let me get an Emmy. Reelblack woke up the filmmaker in me. Whether digital, 8mm, 35. Let's make the movies that can open their eyes. Let's tell the stories that need to be told. Make them laugh, make them cry.
I don't know, for about 2 or 3 years I've been saying that there's any justice in this world, then the next group should pretty much be a household name. Not quite, because they don't exactly fit the mold of what commercial music is nowadays, but there's a duo from Los Angeles, California, and I don't know, there's not much more I can say. They're one of my favorite groups, and hopefully there's some justice in this world, and Warner Brothers get their shit straight, then you will know of them next year, or later this year. Fuck that, you'll know of them after this performance.
I'm here at the Roots Picnic with Jay Davey. Could you please introduce yourself?
I'm Miss Jack Davey.
I'm Brooke DeLoe.
Okay, and how long have you guys been together?
For about 8 years now, we've been working together.
Roughly.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about your sound.
It's a kind of a hodgepodge of like a million different genres. All of our influences mixed up into one. It's kind of, it's
all over the place.
There's definitely a lot of hip hop, soul, rock, punk, jazz,
New wave,
industrial,
electro.
Stuff.
I like how we're shooting it out real fast.
Well, it's literally one of those things where it's such a fusion of things.
We just call it pop music. Because we want it to be popular.
Yes.
So it's pop.
It's pop, sure. Why
not Britney Spears or anything, but...
No, it's new pop.
It's new pop.
Would you say your music has evolved over the years, or is it still what it was?
It's evolved and it's still evolving.
It's constantly and forever evolving. I think that's the whole reason why we do it, is because we always want to challenge ourselves and do something different than what we did the last time.
Yeah, we're always trying to outdo ourselves.
How did you get involved with the Roots, this picnic?
They're our family. They're older brothers. They've been around pretty much, for years now. So they've been our biggest supporters since day one. They always bring us in and include us on what they're doing. So we're just happy to be here and see all these amazing bands and meet all these amazing people. Hang out with our family. This is our first annual family picnic, I guess.
Definitely.
That's really cool. It's an amazing thing.
But we hope to make this a habit.
Yeah, definitely.
So you plan on being back this year?
We plan on it, Roots.
Yeah,
please,
call us.
Rich.
Ring our phone.
Holler at us,
Hey
please.
now, call us.
Amir, 3, all y'all.
Y'all know our numbers.
What's next is we're finishing our Warner record, and we're also releasing a double EP in July. The Land of the Lost and the Beauty and Distortion. That's through I Am and Elevator.
Which is our imprint, so we're very proud to release something under our own imprint.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So yeah, we're just working.
We're working constantly, doing shows, so stay tuned, jdaveybaby.com. See when we'll be playing in your area. And if we're not playing in your area, talk to your local promoter at your local club and tell them to bring us out.
Nice plug.
No, you like that?
I love that.
Good.
There you go, J Davey.
I bet you're wondering right now, what is Reelblack? Ain't you? Huh?
Reelblack is a Philadelphia-based production company dedicated to promoting African American film. In addition to the show, we also host 2 film screenings per month here in the city. You can check out our website to join our mailing list or look for our full-page ad each month in Rolling Out Weekly.
What's up, I'm James Poison, here at the Roots Picnic. It's hot and hot. A whole lot of fun.
All right. What do you think of the day so far?
It's been great. So many different acts. J Davey, The Roots on now. Gnarls, Barkley's coming up. Sharon Jones and the Dap Kings. Who else? Everybody. Just a bunch of family and friends rolling around. Yeah, who? Yeah, who? What he said. What I'm up to right now, working on some music for Anthony Hamilton's new album. I'm scoring a couple movies. I'm just trying to write songs. Being a daddy, you know, trying to not fall out from faint and heat exhaustion and heat, because it's hot, man. It's hot.
Test. Mic check, mic check. 1, 2, 1, 2.
I'm Angela Henry with Reelblack TV, and I am joined with Esperanza Spaulding. What brings you to this event, to the first annual Roots Picnic?
We were invited by Questlove to come play, and if Questlove asks you to do something musical, I think most musicians don't say no.
The way you look at me when you think I'm not looking tells me.
So we came down, and he decided last minute to put us on the main stage, so we did our little thing.
Is this different than most of the scenes that you're used to performing in? What's the similarities or differences?
The similarities would be the energy. I mean, a lot of the demographic that you see in a crowd like this will be similar to what you see in a club, and we're used to playing more clubs. But the difference is it's just so open. You know, there's really an element where you really have to engage, you know, people to join you on that line because there's so much space, you know, so you really have to get people engaged in what you're about to deliver. I technically was trained in like an orchestra and these different music programs, but, you know, underfunded, overpopulated music programs for kids, they don't really give you all of the music. I think what you're saying is like coming from like a more of a traditional music training background than now playing music that could be construed as like, you know, popular music. But really, I mean, at the age that I really started getting into music, which was 15 when I picked up the bass, I kind of immediately started going into other fields, you know. It was like I never had technical classical training on bass. It was just from when I picked it up, like playing with this hip-hop band, play with this pop band, play with this blues band, play with this jazz band. It was all just live, like hands-on experience. So the transition was very natural, actually, you know. I mean, outside of going to like school, which I wasn't that involved in school. I was more off playing with the other musicians that were there too. So yeah, it was it wasn't like, oh, I'm done with my traditional, now let me get funky. It was a very natural transition.
Mm-hmm. So you feel like it's easy to add elements of the traditional training that you've had into what you're doing now?
Well, you don't really have to add them in, because I mean, it's like they all just deal with music. Ultimately, I mean, once the song is written and once you know how to play your instrument, I mean, that all of that is the technical training, quote unquote. So in the musical setting, then it's just you just play, you just make the music according to whatever genre. You're not even trying to mix in traditional, quote unquote. I mean, after a certain point, it all counts. It all just comes from your arsenal and it comes out at will. It's maybe not so intentional, you know.
Mm-hmm. Not so intentional, and you're doing all that. You're performing, but you're also at Berkeley. What are you doing there?
Hanging out. No, I'm teaching.
And how old are you?
I'm 23 years old. Made it. Yeah, I'm teaching bass and teaching music classes. I have private lessons and little small classes. You know, I think that there's a lot of things that young people miss when you only are in school with people who don't have very much professional experience.
Not that I have a ton of professional experience, it's getting there, but I think that as a young person who's now getting out and learning kind of like the ropes, I want to be able to bring that back so that my students are more prepared when they get out, you know.
All I got is my $1, so you broke, man. I thought I had $10, so you broke, then. TV dinner on the counter, warm it up, then. Warm it up, man. Warm it up, then. You little bum, I got a lot, but you can't get done. That ice cream truck just left. If you run, you can catch for this out, cause I got the last one. But I got a box of goals that I'm willing to sell. I'll sell the ice cream too. 2 scoops for a bill.
I'm here with Questlove, all things Roots Picnic. Please just tell me how this got started, how this great creation became today.
This was the brainchild of Richard Nichols, Sean G, Tariq, Black Thought Strider, and Amir Questlove Thompson. It's an inside joke. Anyway, pretty much we wanted to curate a festival in our own hometown and show our various tastes and just the type of music we're into. So pretty much we wanted to provide a variety, some hip hop stuff, some cutting edge rock stuff. What else? I mean, just pretty much the whole gamut of music. And hopefully more than just a day. We want to make this a weekend, so next year we're going to try and do events on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. You know, it'd be beautiful to do that.
So this is the first annual Roots Picnic then?
This is the inaugural, you know, the ribbon cutting event. It will definitely somewhat rise in its stature in the future.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, the Super Soul Sister with the magnetic tenor say quoi?
I'm Angela Henry for Reelblack TV, and I'm here with Sharon Jones. How did you get to be here? How did you decide to come?
I think Questlove and Tyreek, those guys invited us down, and I'm glad to be here. My first time, you know.
Have you been friends with them for a while? How did you hear about this?
I think Questlove got the Dap Kings to do something for Al Green on his album, and he had me to come in and sing a song, but I don't think they used it on with Al Green. But yeah, so that's how I met them.
I'm not gonna cry. Thank you. Say I'm not gonna cry, no.
Okay, so you're here today. People are just soaking you up. I mean, you're hot, right?
Thank you.
But you're no rookie to the music scene. So how have you gotten to this point now?
Well, we actually, my record label been out here now going on 13 years. But we started out as the sole providers, Desco Records. Now we're Daptone. And we just been doing our thing for years.
But how did you start? Tell me your background.
I just started, I've just been singing ever since I was a little girl. I can remember my first song, I think I was 5 or 6, and I played an angel at church, and I did Silent Night. And I think right then and there I knew that I had a gift, that God had blessed me with something.
It's either perseverance, because you've been doing this for a while, and now you're just starting to get the recognition that you deserve, or it's just you just have that love for music. What is it?
You have to have I have to have enough faith, and I believe that one day people will accept me for my color, and because years ago they told me I didn't have the look, and you know, too dark skinned, too short, too fat, and then once I passed 25 I was too old. But I just knew that I had a gift, it was a blessing, and one day people was gonna accept me for that, and I just held in it. That perseverance paid off.
And people finally have. Like, what do you think about your fan base? What do you think about? I mean, you got these people behind you that really, when I came here, I thought I was going to be listening to a 55-year-old like black man. Like, you know, it's just this soul. It's this retro funk. It's just so intense, you know.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
I just feel it in my music. I don't. I get up. So I think where we get our energy from is we feed off of each other. I feed off the band feed off of me, and then we feed off the audience. And the audience feed off of us, and it's just, everybody's just, I think that's what it's all about.
And it shows.
Yeah.
So what's next for you? you going forward?
Well, hopefully, maybe another movie or two will come along. I'm in that movie with Denzel Washington, The Great Debaters. Maybe I'll do something else. Maybe something on Broadway. And the only thing we and the Dap Kings and Dap Tone Records gonna do is keep on recording every year or every other year.
That's awesome.
Just hope to keep on getting some good stuff out.
I'm here to see the Roots. I mean, everyone is alright, but the Roots, give back to Philly. That's Philly, straight up. We're from Philly, Roots rap Philly. Let's go, Philadelphia. Hello, man. I got soul. I'm super bad, man. I'll tell you what, you guys are the shit. The hottest thing to hit the planet, man. Legendary. Legendary.
Rockin' it, Questlove rockin' it, let's go. We're rockin' it, keep rockin' it till your neck go. Rockin' it, y'all, still rockin' it, y'all, still rockin' it, y'all. Hey, shot by the luck of the draw. Real life preservation, what I'm hustling for. My name, Black Gold, the definition of raw. Was born in South Philly on the cement floor. Had nothing at all, had the knuckle and paw. They swore I'd fall, be another brick in the wall. Another life full of love and loss. That's Philly, this is Philly. You know they ain't stopping the ball. With the pen like Willie, you on top of the hall. Pure soul with the city most popular for. Tunes that ease just move as Buddy Siegler. Soundtrack got your head bobbing and all. If there's something in the water, yo, where I come from. They used to sing it on the corner, yo, where I come from. Making something out of nothing, cause everybody keeps it away from the corner, yo, where I come from. You know the streets ain't timid, I feel a whole minute. Going to see some people, I ain't got it in a minute. Word, you can take a brother out of opportunity. Take it out of Billy, I'm forever representing it. And I'm back around the way it's been. Long time. Hey, I'm back around the way it's been. Long time. Let it spin. Let the record spin. Non-stop. Long time. Live, and I don't need no mic check. Remember, mommy told me, Petey, you ain't right that. Right, started on the staff for the sake of the dump. This is an ultramagnetic eagle temperature one. Let's have my words, the urban version of you jump. Stop on a different ground, sound second enough. We set the size and tweak to improvise your feet. I calculated every lyric in a vibe, don't beat is free. Get high on me, but a 9mm shell hit my belly pad on the beat. It is something in the water, yo, where I come from. Make me sing it on the corner, yo, where I come from. Making something out of nothing, cause everybody 50 cent away from the corner, yo, where I come from. It's a natural reaction, Black make it happen. You think sick, there's other people I'm passing. Like when I was young, I get on gonna take me your number. Really can't never know, really never had, you don't know about me. You don't know about shit, I'm a familiar figure. Long time no see. Hey, I'm back down the way it's been. Long time. And I'm back down the way it's been. Long time. Let it spin. Grab something for whatever you clap. Clap to the record spinning while I'm taking you back. To the top paper, apple pop, nigga on that. In the pool room where the money getters is at. Street players with a feather and a primer, they Barcelino. Pulling paper in as if it's a small casino. I was a young boy running the stores, sweeping the floors. All the more heads would talk to me though. Back away to crush the eagle on a fucking truck. If I'm down, how to get back up. Survival kid, it's a struggle worldwide, I'm positive. Ill-Adele Miles want me to Gaza Strip. Because we know where the monsters is. Street walkers, you don't see no consciousness. I'm coming back to where the core of the problem is. We on the top again, you know what time it is. Hey, I'm back round the way it's been a long time. Check it out, man. Turn it up. Let it spin. Let the record spin. Non-stop. Long time. There it is, bro. It's back round the way it's been a long time. Official hip-hop is back round the way it's been a long time. Let it spin.
What's up, y'all? My name is Amanda Tiva, hip-hop soul artist and blogger and poet and writer extraordinaire and personality and whatnot. You know, we're here at the Roots family picnic in Philly. It's going down. The day's been dope. I mean, it was like really, really hot climate-wise, and then the stage was really, really hot performer-wise. And the Roots just finished their final set of the night, and Jesus, I mean, I've been to many a Roots show. This might actually be number 12. This was the best one ever. Ever! There were even fireworks in the background. Come on, people, you can't top them.
I'm backstage with Two-Face at the Roots picnic. Tell me, how did you decide to come here? How did you find out about this?
Oh, I'm an artist out of Philly coming up under the Roots camp. I record in their studios. I'm kind of in the extended family, so they reached out. I actually opened up for the Roots last night at the TLA.
Tell me about that. How was it last night?
It was fresh. It was me, Patty Crash, Dice Raw. We opened up for Janelle Monáe, The Roots, Randy Watson Experience, Santo Gold. It was really crazy.
So tell me a little bit about your sound, where you get your influences from.
Oh, it's crazy. I listen to all kinds of stuff, you know, dance, rock, funk, you know, Curtis Mayfield, New Birth, Imogen Heap, Marilyn Manson. It can go on and on.
All right, you got it all in there.
It's pretty crazy, but my particular sound is like a hip-hop, dance, rock type of deal, you know? And apparently the Roots appreciate it.
Apparently.
Hopefully, you know.
Are you be back next year?
Yes, I will be back next year. Hopefully I'll be actually gracing that stage next year. But we'll see, you know. I'm coming up and, you know, everybody has to start somewhere. And I'm just blessed that the Roots reached out to me, and I'm learning a lot, and that's what it is.
My name's Lucina, and I'm a singer, producer, keyboard player, and I played in the tent at 2 p.m. today. Yeah.
I don't know, how do you feel about the venue?
The venue is amazing. I mean, there's so many people here, and there's so many people that I've been dying to meet, and like the sound sounds great, and what more could you ask for? You know?
Who did you meet today?
I met everybody there is to meet. I met the Roots, I met Esperanza, I met Gnarls, Barkley, like I met everybody. It's cool.
Look, without getting all deep or whatever, we just want to say, you know, the Roots have been trying to plan this night for like the last 5 to 6 years. We've been planning this night for like the last 5 or 6 years. We really, really want to thank the city of Philadelphia for embracing us. And, you know, we've done mad shows around the world and seen like different groups, hip hop groups, rock groups get together, but you rarely see that in the States. We really, really, really thank you. The final act of tonight, in my opinion, is the world's greatest summit meeting between two individuals, CeeLo, Danger Mouse, Gnarls Barkley, ladies and gentlemen.
Hello, Philadelphia. It's been a long time since I've seen you last. Now, if you end up having a good time tonight, don't be surprised. On the way to So when the big old